كلهم يتبعون المذهب الحنبلي وهم يعظمون الدليل. كيف يقال بأنها دعوة تزدل العلماء وتترك وتأمر بنبذ التمذهب ونبذ الأخذ عن العلماء، وعلماؤهم الكبار كلهم درسوا هذه المذاهب لكنهم لا يقدمون قول المذهب على قول الله وقول رسوله.
Sheikh said another point, Ikhwani, is how could it be said that the Salafi people and as Salafi, especially the Imams, that they're against the madhahib, when in fact the most famous, some of the most famous personalities who are connected to a Salafiyah, like Sheikh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, like Sheikh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, like Al-Imam Ahmed, these people, rahimahumullah ta'ala, were people who are Salafi, and even their enemies and their opponents know that they're Salafi. And yet these three Imams, for an example, they themselves learned the madhab. They themselves were upon a madhab. They were upon the madhab of the Hanbal, the Hanabila. And the Sheikh said, and we ourselves, we have met different people from the major scholars of as-Salafiyah, and they also are on the madhab. They are on the madhab as well. So the Imams of as-Salafiyah, like these famous ones, they themselves were on a madhab. The thing that they were against was they were against taking the madhab and putting the statement in the position of the madhab above the dalil, above the kitab and above the sunnah.
من الشبهات التي تثار حول الدعوة السلفية أنها دعوة تفرق المسلمين.
From the false notions that have been connected and attributed to a Salafiyah is that a Salafiyah, it splits the Muslims.
كيف تفرق المسلمين وقد نص النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام على أن هذه الدعوة هي الدعوة القائمة على الحق، وأن من خالفها هم الذين يتفرقوا عنها. وهو في حديث النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام: ستفترق أمتي على 73 فرقة كلها في النار إلا واحدة. قيل من هي يا رسول الله؟ قال من كان على مثل ما أنا عليه اليوم وأصحابي. وهي الدعوة السلفية القائمة على هذا. إذن الدعوة السلفية هي التي مشت على الطريق الذي رسمه النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام، وإنما الفرق والجماعات هي التي حادت وافترقت واختلفت عن هذا الطريق.
The Sheikh said that, okay, again, how could it be that a Salafiyah is the da'wah that is causing the Muslims to be disunited, when we have a da'wah to Salafi in reality is what unites the people based upon what the Prophet said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, verily this ummah is going to split up into 73 sects, all of them will be in the hellfire except one. They said, which one will be saved, Ya Rasulullah? He said, the one that's doing what I'm doing today and my companions. So this is an indication that a Salafiyah is what the Prophet was doing, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, him and his companions. They're the ones who are on the tariqah and they're the ones who are on the haqq. And that the other groups that have come out that are in opposition to that way and not on that way, they're the ones who have divided, and they're the ones who are the cause of the division. Whereas a Salafiyah, it is what the Prophet identified in this particular hadith.
وقال جل وعلا: واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا وحبل الله دين الله وأكثر الناس اعتصاما بحبل الله واتباع للدين هم السلفيون. فقد أمر الله جل وعلا المسلمين أن يعتصموا بحبل الله ولا يتفرقوا، فالسلفيون باقون على هذا الحبل وإنما تفرق الناس من حولهم.
The Sheikh said another dalil that refutes this issue is the statement of Allah and His command, and hold on all together to the rope of Allah and do not be divided amongst yourselves. And the rope of Allah in this ayat is talking about the Quran, and the people of the Sunnah, Salafiyah, they're the people who hold on to the Quran more than anyone else. More than anyone else. But instead, the other groups, when they come and they let go this rope, and they're the cause for that division.
وهذا أشبه ما يكون بجماعة قد مشوا في طريق لهدف معين، ثم بقي أحدهم على الطريق وتفرق الناس من حوله، ثم جاءوا إليه وقالوا أنت فرقت الناس، وهو لم يفرقهم، قال أنا ماشي على الطريق وأنتم إذن تفرقتم.
He said an example of this in more practical terms is that there are a group of people, they were all together on the same program. One of those individuals, he backed off because he learned what the people weren't doing they didn't do the correct thing. So they said to him, hey, you broke off and you're following and you're breaking the group. He said, no, I didn't break the group. I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You the people who went away and you broke it off, so don't blame him.
من الشبهات التي تثار حول الدعوة السلفية أنها دعوة محدودة الأهداف، هي عبارة عن مدرسة علمية لا تملك مشروعا فيه تغيير لهذه الأمة ولواقعها.
Another shubahat is that the dawah to Salafiyya is a dawah that has limited goals and objectives. The goals and the objectives of a Salafiyya are limited, and it's just a madrasa where you learn some issues, some ideas, but in terms of effectively changing the condition that the people are in, then it's not capable to do such a thing.
وإنما يقول هذا من يجهل سنن الله عز وجل الشرعية والكونية في الاستخلاف والتمكين.
And the one who says that and understands this is said by an individual who is ignorant about the sunnah of Allah when it comes to actually changing things. The sunnah of Allah in His legislation and the sunnah of Allah in the universe.
ولذلك هذه الدعوة تقوم أولا بإصلاح عقائد الأفراد وإصلاح أديانهم، فإذا صلحت أديانهم وعقائدهم صحت مجتمعاتهم، ثم وقع بعد ذلك الاستخلاف. ولذلك الاستخلاف في الأرض هو منحة ربانية وهبة من الله تبارك وتعالى. قال جل وعلا: وعد الله الذين آمنوا منكم وعملوا الصالحات ليستخلفنهم، هو الذي يستخلفهم جل وعلا، هو الذي يستخلفهم. وقال جل وعلا: يؤتي الملك من يشاء وينزع الملك ممن يشاء، فالملك بيد الله وإنما يعطيه الله جل وعلا لأهل التقوى الذين قد ساروا على ما رسمه الله جل وعلا.
The Sheikh said that the Dawah to Salafiyya Ikhwani pays a lot of attention to when it comes to changing the condition of people and the situation. It focuses upon rectifying the individual first, focusing upon the individual as an individual, the religion of the people, the way they understand and practice their deen. If they understood the religion properly, when that happens, then their society is going to also be affected by that, and the society is going to become rectified. And then after the society becomes rectified, as we mentioned before, then the khilafah is going to be given to them and they'll have the istikhlaf. So this issue of al-khilafah, this issue of istikhlaf, being dominant in the earth, it is a minhaj rabbani. It is a method that comes from Allah. It's not just left like that. It's a message that comes from Allah. Allah Ta'ala mentioned, as we told you, proving that khilaf in the earth is from Allah. He is the one who has promised, Allah has promised those who believe from amongst you and do the righteous deeds that He will make them dominant in the earth. He mentioned in another ayat of the Quran, Allah gives the mulk to whoever He wants to give the mulk to. So both these ayahs go to show that Allah Ta'ala, He's the one who's responsible for giving and distributing the dominion in the earth to whoever He wants, and He gives it to the people of taqwa and the people of Islah.
ولذلك الدعوة السلفية تقوم على إصلاح الأفراد قبل مقارعة الحكام والحكومات. الدعوة السلفية الأنبياء قد قاموا بهذه الدعوة الربانية. هل سمعتم في كتاب الله نبيا من الأنبياء دعا قومه إلى أن يحكم؟ هل سمعتم نبيا من الأنبياء ممن ذكر الله قصمهم أمر وطلب وصار عن قوم الآخرين ليكون قائدا وحاكما لهم؟ ما سمعنا ذلك وما ذكر الله ذلك. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال له قريش: لو شئت أمارة أمرناك حتى لا نقطع أمرا دونك. ما قال والله طيب أنا أصير أمير ثم بعد ذلك أصلح أفراد، قال أبا، وإنما أريد منكم التوحيد، ما أريد الحكم ولا أريد الرئاسة. وذاك الرئاسة تأتي تباعا وهي من الله جل وعلا.
The Sheikh said that again, Ikhwani as-Salafiyya, it pays attention to rectifying each individual before a person or the community starts to look at the leaders, the hukam. Salafiyya is not telling people look at the hukam. And Salafiyya is not telling the people to look at the countries and who's in charge. Did anyone here ever read in the Quran the story of any prophet who came to his people? Did you ever hear or read in the book of Allah that a Nabi came to his people and he told his people, let the ruler over you? Did anybody here read where the ruler came and said, let's take away the hukam? Did any of them come and say, let's establish the dominion in the earth? He said no. Even the Prophet's case, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, When his da'wah was spreading, Quraysh came to him and they said, if you want to be the emir over us, we're going to make you the emir and we'll obey you in everything that you have to say. We'll make you the emir if that's what you're looking for. Did the Prophet say, oh, okay, let me be the emir? He didn't say that, because he was responsible for calling the people to the worship of Allah Ta'ala and unifying Allah Azza wa Jal in that worship. So when it comes to taking control and being in control of being in control of the earth, the dominion, then the riyasa and being in control, it follows this issue of islah of the afrad.
هل يفهم من هذا أن السياسة ليس من الدين؟ أو أن الدعوة السلفية لا علاقة لها بالسياسة؟ ليس هذا المراد، بل السياسة قد دخلها السلفيون، وكل باب يمكن دخول السلفيين فيه من غير محذور شرعي لإصلاح الأحوال فإنهم يسلكونه. وإنما غالب دخول السلفيين في هذه السياسة من باب درء المفاسد، وهم يؤمنون بأن الدخول في السياسة وفي البرلمانات وفي مجالس الشعب وغير ذلك لا يراد به الحكم وإقامة دين الله، لأنهم يعلمون أن إقامة دين الله وشرع الله لا يكون بهذه الطرق والوسائل التي استحدثها الكفار، وإنما يكون بإصلاح الأفراد والعقائد، وإنما هذه وسائل لتحقيق بعض المصالح ودرء كثير من المفاسد.
The Sheikh, he said, from what we mentioned just recently about the Anbiya not calling the people to establish the Dawla, and how he mentioned that a Salafiyya, the istikhlaf is a minhaj Rabbani. Do we understand from that Al-Islam, as-Salafiyya, says that there's no siyasa in the religion? Are you to understand, since Salafiyya focuses on knowledge and rectifying the individual, do you understand that siyasa, politics, is not from Salafiyya? Sheikh said, no, that's not the meaning of what I'm talking about here. That's not the meaning. As-siyasa is from Al-Islam. And we have Salafi people who entered into siyasa, into politics. Every type of politics that the religion is not against it. That siyasa that's being done is not against the religion, then you find the Salafi people entering into it. Not for the goal and the objective of the politics itself, but in order to bring benefit to the community, to push the evil away from the community. As for the politics and the means and the ways that the non-Muslims use in terms of their politics, then no, this is not what is supported by a Salafi and Salafis.
من الشبهات التي تثار حول الدعوة السلفية أنها دعوة فيها جفاء وفيها غلظة، والسلفيون فيهم قسوة وليس فيهم عبادة وليس فيهم زهد وليس فيهم رقة في القلب.